ewo mu bi eni jedie ewo mu bi yere ebesumo ewe fidie so yede mu live on Facebook no so Onua TV ko hono ma me ko like ma me wo share no so e bi so fa comment no ebeto ase sanso na DSTV no so yede mu ewo ho channel 361 obetimi ahwebi ewo ho Go TV no aye 116 e ho so obetimi ahwebi wo ho Onua 95.1 FM so ensam no bi etwegu ewo ho obetimi edi we fidie no ato ho e wetie bi ewo ho nom yen share don share ba ko ensam no die di mu akotene Shatawale program I no eye Shatta First enra na nke wo se koso e wo London UK abrochimemu womo edwetwem edintra nei management womo edin krata ba womo de womo nsem abetuga wani a womo ehwa pemfo eje awo ewo krom ha womo enka bom krom na nei womo ekasa sekebie womo fo nyina anka wo humbom se na be yon beboa edin hihye pa egu apono so obi ekoje awo anase oba bi ekọ awo so a ontumi embrefia onkoto anananom ewo nsiedo ewo ho Ghana mampanyin ora John Dramani Mahama enene odiato tema oil refinery ni mu se wo mo hwe na ejuma wo mo ayi se anye bia kra edaba kokra fango no be 100,000 barrels there won hwe se wo mbetumi enya ama hodo so na ba betodwa se nipa miensa atoa nananom ewon sedo ewo Moscow jebia ekoda ne ewo ho ekopaye enam so ama nipa miensa atoa nananom ewon sedo in some way, any dodona, any akikabo, me a semufo asone so yere babe sumo, ewe fidie so and so say you demo, ewe Facebook and so Onua TV kohono mami ko like mami. What share no so ebio so for comments no, ewe to see if mami midi yede na na if you for you are me sha see na me sha see if Ghana man penyi Ra John Dramani Mahama nakache nene ya kasei odi atu to afo hwe ahonenye so enimo se onhwe na one tema oil refinery mpenyifo enka wo humbom womo emfa hyehyɛ bebre na ngu apono so enhyehyɛ nso womo emani humu bi na san hyehyɛ ohwe ni mu se won betimi aboa aye adwumaden na fango a womo edan dani no anya kra daba kokra de ankre no be 100,000 de womo ebetimi enya bie na wode sansen we etudwa wabra efa womo hwe dandan fango ani ewo honom womo ekobie ano ewo honom a wode nsem we etudwa wo kire mu se ehu behia pa se womo ede nhye ebegu apono so na aboa na adwuma womo ye no akonanim ebi oso ono akasa se ono so ede ne die ba se na be ye adwuma womo ye no obi amfa amanyosem embewe mu.
Ceremony should not be viewed as the end of the restoration program. Rather, it marks the beginning of a much bigger national ambition to build an integrated petroleum industry that serves our domestic economy, supports regional trade, and contributes meaningfully to Africa's industrial renaissance. In this regard, I'm pleased to announce that I've directed the Minister of Energy and Green Transitions to work with the board and management of TOR to present government with a strategic plan to expand the capacity of the refinery to 100,000 barrels a day. We will also restructure the Tema Oil Refinery in order that we permanently eliminate political interference in its work. That ambition is entirely consistent with our government's broader economic transformation agenda. As we implement the 24-hour economy initiative and the accelerated export development program, institutions such as TOR will play an increasingly central role in expanding industrial production, supporting manufacturing, creating quality jobs, and strengthening Ghana's competitiveness within the African Continental Free Trade Area. Government is working on the incentives for enterprises that are running 24-hour shifts. We're going to give you incentives in terms of tax breaks, in terms of energy tariffs. More importantly, when you import capital goods for plant expansion or installation of new plants, will allow you to bring it in tax and duty free.
Yanko ensemfu from na enra ena Shatawale Ghana nyumtuni ekopiemu ewo UK abrochimemu na chese womo ehwe ni mu se ni program eno no eye Shatter Fest ebekoso ewo London na nkofo kopiemu ewo honom dwumedie no amba so a police for etwetwemu nene ode krata abeto abontin anase ne management ede krata aba abeto abontin se mo a enam ne ekoso no muhu aka anase mweprepra no munyina omamo munyina kose ebio nso onja mo oni munyina ejine mu e wasemwe mu na Shatter Fest dwumedie no na ke wo se ebaso e wo London UK abrochimemu na so dwumedie no ambaso ni nyina ne se yenyane tie se woni a wo mo ekwa akohwe dwumedie ya enkofo esanso efre no Ghana Party in the Park yi wo mo dodo na ekopiemu e wo honom na nipa a wo mo kwa akohwe sa dwumedie no na wo mo edoso ye pa wo mo ebru so enam so amastampi esi wo honom eninti entempara ena police for eka said medie no yentwa sokra ansa na wo mahyasie nanu mu ana mpanyifo a wo mohwe amadwumedie no akoso ede betu dwa se anka wo mohwe se echire no ebeba so ananso se ne na nipa no abo apeso e wo honom no ntino a police for no ama ho kwan amadwumedie no amba so sa ama Shatawale management ade ababeto abonten se sa dwumedie ya wo mu etwemu no eyade a aha mu yie pa na emom omse woni a wo mu epraye ene woni a wo mu esusu se affect yo mo no wo mu ehwe na wo mu eni wo mu eginemu ewo akomapem womo echiremu se obi bia nam sa anyesi ye so aha no ana akofo how bi ede abre no womo eni nipa no ejina se akomakro mu a police for no echiremu se ewo nkrata mu no womo amaya nyane ntiye se a police for no echiremu se na ewo se dwumedie no womo etwemu kra se na be ya womo de bebo womo mo bepie mu ho no womo ede bebo mo ho bai woni a womo ade dwumedie no ehhehye so no na womo anim se a police for no etwemu no na eye brikuma bi nanso womo echiremu se na wo se womo twemu kra awo krata mu no Shatawale management ade aba betudwa se obi ahobambo ehia omopa eninti na wo se ne a police for no eka no womo agitum ebio nso womo se womo enyane tie se amanfo ekeka se ebi mu efrimu na asema womo ebeka ene se womo etwe mpanyifo a womo eye asem ne mu ehwehwemu na womo akasa womo de aba beto abonten se eyampo anase enyampa ningina kemfua no Shatawale management ede ato obi bia ni mu se wonja se womo ekeka nsema enimu anase womo eni emu no krebia na womo nyaboche na mpanyifo ankasa emfa no kre no embetudwa ebioso womo edi nase edi ama emergency responders wona ensem no esi ye no womo drimika ebehwe ye beyi nipa womo eprepra edi koye ebionso medical teams womo ebepiemu ewo ho nyina womo adawmase se womo gusua e support Shatawale ene ne craft ene ejuma woye ebio so womo ade atodwa se womo ane mpanyifo a womo ewo UK abrochimemu ebeka wo ho abomu na asem yi ne ekoso ema nam stampede eba ye no womo ahwehwemu na womo hu se bibia edadin yemfri sansem we yenko ensem fufrum na de ba akwa ya pa ne se opemfo ebekwa wo so na ebia sebe obeto anananom ewon siedo nsa enko kaneba anase ono ankasa mpo ne nkwa obehwe ni senti woni a womo ehwe apemfo eje awo ewo krom ha sei womo enka wom ko metre Society of Obstetricians ene Gynecologists of Ghana SOGOG womo edi abase hu behia pa se kebie wo mu fo ebeka wo ho abom na wo mu de nhyehyɛ egu apono so se na be ye oba ekɔ awo so a obetumi afa ne ho ene ne ba abafie a enkoba ne se obeto nananom ewon se do anase obehwe ne nkwa na nsɛm a wo mo ekan na entwibo esi akopie mu ewo masto ya oboyimu
Woman, one more kahun yina, one share upon the Edumacrono emu, Beckham Bonoma say, a mad brewer and paint one more we are more every mono, over to me about by a year. Nafe Amansan Kuba times studio, woman to me a room or bra watch a quine, say Anya Biam Ponipa Bewa, Enko do say a bedroom or her. Professor Thomas O. Connie and a dinsemi to Jawa Bra, one way Pumas and Timantemu, a fiafianu shimua, one ayono. And mu and Odwira so this answer me a true ija.
Enti nyama ye ni nyina na ye se yenim uni bibin so to misi ano unim na wansi ano ana che se eyi nimje na wo no e wo he enti nimje na wo ho no enye ye nkwa na ebetumi aye ops and gyne for ho midwives wo ho nurses wo ho ube mo so obi aye na adwuma enso be wie esimoje ni ho then ebetumi aye afa ho ana say bia nyama obehia a obetumi aye operation kra no se eni ho santemtem no a so ma betumi afiri ho enti sa nyame na ya hyehye yenim se senia nyama maka no pressure no na mojetu ni ade no nyama edisi akwan no yenim but ube konkurase bia no ase no na wo munim enti na se yede sa animjie no ekoho the Kumasi declaration na ye every woman counts. Ni nyina ne say obebia huhia. Obebia obefiri mu na obi mane. Obi ne sister. Obi ne aunt. Obi ne ba. Owu a beja nkwada ho. Beja okuno. Abusua no ahwere. Obi ntisanya me na yeka say yenya pa nka 2030. Kumasi declaration nka obebia obewu agai. Ba yente kwa fo say wefiri.
Ne krakremu asantimantem so for Dr. Frank Amakohene echire aban hyehyɛ ahodo a oguso a eyo sebe yode beboa ma pomden mapa etumi akoso titu efa emma won ekwa awoye enso eho
enti there should be two chip compounds and one health center there maye that done so on president ahye say yemi just asantimantem asem kan 67 are ongoing and you hand over 26 already at the various districts. But at the secondary level, President decided to at the number one and question. Then try me no because don't can be bria or me. It just antimantem han offering community. President Ashe said, you need this young mom. At the tertiary level, so her the year demanding was see I said this year the at the Amadiakamuye, a year after military hospital and a Confanochi maternity block. Basically, these are the things we are doing interventional, as far as healthcare is concerned.
Apomudin Semuna National Health Insurance Authority and Omedia Base Obe PMO Ewo Mfimfini Mantema Woma Ashe na yeka Universal Health Ayadia immensely bad miensa womo enye bie ewo ho na chese timemfo a womo ewo ho no se bibini na womo kwa ayaresabia aban no etumi ehwe omu yie pa na womo edi sansem we etudwa wabra womo eye nhyiemu eno no eye annual media review meeting na sa meeting yasi na mpanyifo a womo ewa asimfosu womo etina se a womo kasa ohawa a womo efemu womo hweye na womo kasa fa ho eni kwan a wombetimi afaso asosa ohawo dodo yi ano na yensentwe ni Thomas Khan ekopie mu ewo hono ma ono so eboyimu
Edie empanyifo ene adwumayfo a womo eye adwuma ewo National Health Insurance Authority ene behie mu a womo edwendwen niam a wombetimi aye na de aboa na adwuma a womo eye no akonenim Openyin kwantwefo a ohwe Asin district no so Edema National Health Insurance Authority ora Eric Obey edito womo kebi ewomu enimu se womo hwe na wonka wo humbo mu anya adwuma se na be ya universal health coverage no afi wombetimi aye enya ne sa pepepe.
This is an occasion for us to review the past 6 months, plan, re-strategize and adopt appropriate strategies to achieve the concept that we all stand for. And it's even fitting that the theme for this program is leaving no one behind, achieving universal health coverage in 2026 a collective responsibility. So beyond the NHS staffs here, everybody here is a connected stakeholder. And together, I am very sure, and I believe all of you are sure, that we can chart a path to achieve universal health coverage in 2026.
Abra Walker say, I was Jumediano Arsenal. In 15 months, penny quantra for Edima Asway, Ora Kojo Sechere, Koi Thompson, and so Ekasaya or Chester mentioning me and Sadie, see a car universal health coverage, yeah, a idea or many be a 15 months.
For the period that we are reviewing, we were given a target of 1.3 million. As of today, for the first half of the year, we have been able to achieve 83% of it. That is 1,053,000 upwards. We are left with just a little. Even that, it was due to few things. Other than that, we would have been able to achieve our target for the first half.
Yet was we in consent from now Vice Chancellor at the Cape Coast Technical University, Professor Kweku Educhume Yimbuache, NNA or the Ababetu just over PMO, I was your ponima. Or how do na and or more FM. Baby, I'm afraid and I said Suku for Etna, Esia the lecture horno, and Camia says Suku for no woman dorsopa, and into one more anchor, a bioso, baby, a modi, womuti, Everton so, a quack or a bibi or no ma, or no ediato and penny for any muse woman share, now one more any bibi and found and farmer a Suku for any Suku nina.
We a bra and pennyfua war Cape Coast University ni muno, one and Central Fortnasie, no de suku no hon shaya do air to dra, was he in shimu afemu, and I feel soon fiduma afemu a idea suku nako nimu ye pa. I feel so, what the suku nani swadi huna a da when this swim penny for a yeno, was answer a can hon some editor and Central for Dr. Anthony Hercules Texan, one our registrar at the Masukui.
This press soiree provides an opportunity to highlight the significant progress the university has made in academic excellence, infrastructure development, research and innovation, industry partnership, internationalization, and student support. It also allows management to engage directly with the media, respond to questions, and strengthen our collaboration in promoting the university's growth and impact.
Vice Chancellor Edmasa Esuapoi, Professor Kweku Educhum Eyimbuache, and was say Cape Coast University no, Edjumedi be a friend Operation 4K Aba, was say a Yenuswadi Hunukasibia. War fast war a dear be wa kwaban adia suku fo bebre nipa be se empimon nan ya wonyina eye adusua fo foforo academic year anasokra sa afia ye ba besimu yi emu afi wo se semofra bebre beba no woni so ade hunu se no so betiri mu na akwa akodu nipa be se empimu du enkodu afi wi awieye owieye no na wo ka bidia soso se ewum se akade ahodu bi eye how de mawonde nanso empanimfo ye du betimi efa sa anema no ho.
So in our bid to expand, we've had to look for new accommodation facilities, and we are in talks with various investors in addition to the general support government has given us to expand our facilities through the Get Fund project. And so these combined with our engagement with the landlords is going to make it possible to us to expand our bed space.
And Central for Incubata Ghana Journalists Association, the fan a womb mantle moon. Opinion, ya, or car a home Abby Kingsley, Nana Buadu, and na one so say and Central Fire Crowd pa. So Babos your pony, Ama, and someone idika iditi a fahono, with me abo home de ru.
Central region is noted for education. And we know, apart from the SHS and the other we have, Cape Coast Technical University is one of the things that we hold dear to our heart and call the university and all of that. And I want to assure you, we're going to do everything possible to ensure that we have to become the #1 in terms of the technical university.
Se wukopie mo ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology empanyifo ahwe vice chancellor fofokra anidi no Professor Christian Ejare na dwumedie no ase no ade asantehene otumfo sai tutu a otosumienu ekopie mo ewo ho okasai eno die futuo ade ama vice chancellor yi se adwuma wo ye no onfa ahobrase eni nukredie enye.
Se wukopie mu ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology tumidie a ewo honom no ensesaye abemu ye kasai Professor Christian Ejare ena womo eyi no se vice chancellor edema KNUST a ono no oye vice chancellor to sodu miensa dwumedie no asene titire ene enintini ekopie mu ewo honom a asantehene otumfo sei tutu a otosumienu ena chancellor yi edema university yinso ekopie mu ewonom a womo ekire mu se tumidi a womo ede ama ora Christian Ejare no eye gidi a womo ewo nimu se edwuma womo ede ahye ne nsa no obeye no waye ne yi.
The true measure of leadership is not in undoing what others have begun, but in preserving what has proven valuable, improving what requires attention, and creating new opportunities for those who will come after. As you begin this important journey, I want you to reflect on this. The office that you're now going to occupy confers authority, but authority alone does not inspire confidence. People willingly follow leaders who listen before they speak, who consult before they decide, and who respect those they lead. Every policy, every decision, every investment and every reform must ultimately enhance teaching, learning, research, innovation, and service to society.
Asantehene esanso ade futuo ade ma opanyi se dwuma wo ba be ye no onhwe na obi ewo hawa womo ekasa ontie no emfa enye adwuma no na mane nkoye se nia obeka nkoa ene obia ade be ye adwuma nipa ukojina Ghana mampanyi ora John Dramani Mahama nemu eye chief of staff.
Ghana cannot continue to depend heavily on exporting raw materials and importing finished products. We must manufacture more of what we consume and add value to what we produce and build Ghanaian enterprises capable of competing across Africa and beyond. But factories do not run on policy statements. Industries grow through knowledge, technology, skilled people, patient investment, and practical innovation. KNUST must help provide this.
Professor Christian Ejare enso ekasa ya o kire se oweni swade hu edema university ya o kire mu se obehwe ama abefo kwan ya ye faso ye niama hodo ebi ti se artificial intelligence yi omo etumi aye bi pa na ebi oso kwan ya ombetumi afaso enye sika ede ama school no obehwe ama ni nyina abem.
The universities that harness AI thoughtfully, boldly, responsibly, today will define the landscape of global higher education tomorrow. KNUST will be named among them. KNUST was built to serve Ghana, but our excellence belongs to the world. Let us together ensure the world knows it.
Guswe jinemu ewo humesiansemo na headmistress Edi Majukwa Senior High Technical School Madam Dorothy Monica Mensa eno odi atu school for eni mu se womo ensuade ye pa se na be ya womo wie school ni mpa womo edachi ebesi wonye na odi sansem we etu dwa wabra womo de jimedie bi ehye so edi ma woni a womo ekwa ahumjem ewo school mu ho ebi oso odi ahyebo ese obehwe na ehumesiansem akonanim ewo school ho edi ama school for no.
Our theme for the celebration is service worth remembering. This is because we look around the school today, our classroom blocks, the trees and green grass on the compound, the order in our accounting booths, the safety of our gates, the meals served in our dining hall, and our academic results. These are all evidence of the dedicated service of our retirees, which is truly worth remembering.
Nyanko ensefufro mu na ukopie mu ewo nkronkro ya womo etutu efeme gudie bio ewo hono ma aitori bia na ekamia ye set memfo womo enye bi enye na ni senti mining and mechanical engineer Joshua Motiti enene odi asudwa se ewo se mpanyifo hwe na mining projects ebekoso bia omhwe na timemfo anye kra 30% ohamu enchichemu aduasa womo ebenye biaye na ebi onso ade a wo kiremu se rate aye de ma small scale miners no so wo se womo hwe na womo ye bibi efa ho na wo de sanse we etudwa wabra 9th University of Mines and Technology womo edi womo enhyemudie bi ekoso a eno ekoso ewo takwa Osi sanhihye mpanyifo hwe na eye adwuma ebeboa amatimifo enye sika kakra e de egu ombotom ebioso ebeboa aban no ewo ni sikasem afemu.
A believer in just higher royalties. If I will rather make royalties as low as possible so that a lot more people can invest in mining. As we speak right now, more than 50% of our gold output comes from the small-scale sector, artisanal sector. What is the royalty rate there? 0. The royalty rate there is 0. So I'd rather peg royalty at 3% and everybody pays, including the small-scale person. Because if you put 12% royalty on the small-scale person, Togo will become a big producer of gold. And you know what that means. Smuggling will be encouraged. So I'm not a big fan of governments just raising royalties because they think that is the only way to capture value. The public debate is often presented as a choice, either Ghanaian ownership or foreign investment, either national interest or investor returns, either mining or environmental protection. I believe the framing is false and dangerous. We need national ownership because minerals are held in trust for the people. We need investment because modern mining is capital intensive, technologically demanding, and exposed to geological, market, and execution risk. And we need real sustainable development because a profitable mine that destroys water, weakens communities, or leave no productive economy behind is not a success.
Onfinfini mantem no hine owo gumwa fete na abore ata otoso mienu enene odi atudwa se obehwe na suku mofra womo eco school wo madrin emu edopa womo nimade na so efie enhyedanye no obeso omasene na suku a womo eko no womo etumi akonenim edu empempenso obi a betumi abo omo na di mpunto abre omamu ne nyina na ya osare akopie mu ewo hono ma oboyamane
Nye kasaya na eyebra wo pa dwumadie foto sonko ya wo friend nana abo ataya otosumienu educational trust fund wosi we no de botai ne se emra meboa ema atai eni adesuafo a ewo mpotam hanom na na kasa no se awofo bibiri ene pesenka obehwe wo ma akosuku eduru animu na nso sika emo ataso ohia ene adokuru binom enu nti emamofra ne bibiri no a ensumunam eyi adwuma no oye ebi nso do ho kwahyehyɛ nwumadene mu ahodo bibiri enu nti nana se saa enwumasuafo tui wode ba beboa ema atai ene mabunu ma watimi akɔnim pa sɛ de bɛyɛ a enwumasua ho nsɛm ɛbɛfa ntoma pa efra wo mpatamu ha.
This is going to open a way, that's a gateway for each and everyone, each child who wanted to further his education. We are going to see to it that a child who need help, who needs support, who needs assistance, this education trust fund is going to push that child until the person finishes university and he becomes a wealthy person in the community.
nwoma sua kwankyerefo ewo Gumwa East Mantam Hanomo Madam Francisca de Graaf Johnson eno se safoto a nana etimi aboyi ebetimi aboa ama nwoma sua akonanim ewo mpotamu ha.
As educationists, I believe that this trust fund is going to help our learners, especially those who are coming from underprivileged homes, to also have access to senior high school or secondary school education.
Yanko and Sanfu from now Copiamo Ewa Tifido Elpoya Mantama, a dear district, a Hodo, a Wahonum, and no air district assemblies, and no Ewa Mantem Honum, Bayer in Sia, Womo Aka, Huabumu, Aman Penny Fuatnasi, Nawomo Etnaseno, a dear. Womo ekasafa nyama hudo na eho ye kasa dwumedie ne de aba na wieye na womo ewatena sensem ne bia womo ekasa afa ho kwan a wombetimi afa so na edi mpunto abre womo nyina se ukopie mu ewo district hudo ana se mensini ya womo hwe edi mpagya akohonom enti womo ekasa ye no ade a womo ede nhihye ahudo na etudwa na nipa odi enimu ama dwumedie no ekoso North East Regional Minister na tese swafo wo honom Ibrahim Tia na ohweye eka se sa project ye beboa pa ama niema hodo a wo aye no ewo mensini mu ewo mantem honom no wo ada ne di ama wo mehu ebi oso bebi o mo hye ase afiye eni bebi a wo makwakodu eni bebi a wo epese wo kono so ni nyina ka ho bi a wo kire se ebeboa pa ama oha dodo na se oha wabodo ewo mensini mu wo na o mahwe kwan a wombetimi afaso na wo aso ano na ni nyina nkemfo ano wo hu se nyama dodo a etai ha omo ntokwa conflict na wetimi wakame no ade ha omo pa emwa ma empunto enkoso ewo no ebi oso etore bi asika wo hia ede aye adwuma no nso ade ana eche ansana ababa bedu na ni nyina ene se so afo yi ehwe se obia bibisa no eba obia beka no ho abom no ma ye adwumaden no metimi aboa ama mpunto akoso ewo mensini biemu
together as a team. God were the days where these youths will just get up and see a community, and because the community is so nice to him or his laws are from that place, he can take development projects there. That is the thing of the past. We give projects where they really disturb the projects. Before we took over, I was the acting district chief executive for all the 6 municipalities, and I went through all the projects that we inherited before we came into power. You go to communities and you see a health center, and just about half a kilometer, you see a chief's compound, which is completely needless and waste of state resources. Who will see a health center and will walk to a chief's compound? But there are other communities that deserve the chief's compounds much more better because the distance to the nearest health facility is about maybe 10, 15, 20 kilometers. So your guess is as good as ours. Subsequently, because of the collaboration that we have with the heads of institutions, next year, what we are going to present, we will ask the Director of Health, get up and point the projects that we have done collaboratively with you, so that we will not talk because we are politicians. But the technocrats should speak to what we've been doing with them. And then we'll get to GES. GES, this is the list that we presented. These are the number of schools that you said that we should look at, we should put up, and we should put furniture. When it gets to GES, GES director should get up and present. When we get to community water and sanitation, same. When we
Young concern from na eja epaya na say to baby a eya e how bebre na eba ni senti ye ka say eya University of Mines and no eye toka no University of Mines and Technology womo etumi akwakosi baby sa won behwe na odumje dwumekuo no emu enipa betumi akwakoye adwuma ewo se na beya ejabi ekoto baby a entempara won betumi akohwe aso ano na ye ka say womo edi ama womo eno no Ghana National Fire Service womo ensa akasa biaye na ningina ne se enkofo bi eye hwehwemu a womu hu se okopie mu ewo takwa empesua ne so aya eja etaito hopa na ninti no womo ehwe ya womo edi sade we ya ba ebeboa na so hawo no womo edi aso no Director edima operations Roberta Agri Gansen ekire mu se ya university aye ebeboa pa
adisuafo a ewo University of Mines and Technology hanmo wodoso pa bebro bese empim dunan enu nti wa ho bambo efa dum gya ho nhyehyeye ho no na kyese edana kwempote wapanyina enkane na woye vice chancellor edemasuapon no Professor Richard Akwasia Mankwa no se enkane baby adum gyafo ensuo ewo no na ene sukuu mu hanomo entemotwe pa enu nti wi a waba be yefoforo no de abisi sukuu mu hanomo pe ne de ehade a ebeboa se ijebi eto baby a.
It's first of all about safety resilience of our campus and of course the greater Takwa community. And we all know that there is a fire service station in Takwa, which is at Ahritia, so about 5 or more kilometers from here. And the traffic congestion is very high. So in case there is a challenge at the other side of town, it will be a problem for them to navigate from where their office is now to the other side of town.
Openya wo hwe dumja adwuma ne hyehyeye eso Roberta Agri Gansen ena wonso wo se suapon mpanimfo etrimupon won hyehyeye pa nam so oni dumja aye baako amwa bibi sa ade we no edi kan editi pa.
This visionary initiative was formed by the university's strategic expansion plans. The projected increase in student population and the need to provide enhanced fire protection for the university community, neighboring settlements, and surrounding communities within the university enclave.
Yes, so na yenyina yenimse Odwira fashion womo atumia ya be mfie dodo na ni ye kase womo edi womo anniversary no eya henu 200 anniversary na celebration na womo eye no eya de a ekoso pa na ni senti okwapeni a ye kase ene wahwe ama Odwira museum no wapa ho entama ewo ekuapem ekropon anase ekropon ekuapem na enamso ama mpanyifo a womo Every Ghana Tourism Authority womo akasa womo kire se sa bia ye ya ukupie mu ewo no ma niema Odwira fashion no wometumi aya womo edi egugu no ebeboa pa ama ye ka amamre ani amamre anasa amamre ani amane a enkofo dodo na ebehu bia womo kire se sa de ebebo ho ban
Nimfo akwako bie anono wo se ebeboa abo abakosem ehoban afi ebema inchima ate abakosem amamre ni amane a efa ekuapeman eho ede eniema ahodo nkai dum bebre ya efa opania na ne dindi akufudi odi kan kra na odi kan betena oman hene akunwa so ewe ekuapem traditional area honmo no ne ho abakosem so wo sa bia hanomu bi woni a wo ban sahwe wo potamu hanmu nso ubehunu emfuni na ahodo a efa empanimfo a waye niema ahodo bebre ede aboa ekuapeman empuntuo ahemfo eni etitira e won potamu hanmu won hu nsam nso e wo sa museum hanmu bi.
They are encouraging people, clans, families to come up with such edifices that can also be an attraction. It can attract both domestic and international tourists, and so it is going to mean a lot to us at GTA.
We are going out there to market it and let people know that when you are coming into the township of Ekuapem, you do Eburi, you do Ketapashi, don't pass Odwira Museum, do Odwira Museum and the Presbyterian Church, so that you have the totality of the history.
Jumedi nasi no mpanimfo a Free Ghana Tourism Authority kasai ene wo se saade ye mpanimfo aba ba ye wa hei ebeboa ma ensahwe adesua efa ya mamre ho betimi akoso ewo menyimu ebema ni party ekuapemfo abakosem asepa.
It will be open to, we are going to have time allocated to your coming and your going out, so it is always there.
Side media mpanimfo aye no wo se eka enfie ahenu afinchiada ya mpanimfo ewo ekuapem edi edema Odwira afahye no eho bi.
Ghana Navy any Ghana Institution of Engineering ye ka say womo edi womo sa ahye entiasia pam na ni nyina ne say adwuma womo ye no womo ka wo ho abom aye se ne be ye adwuma no ebe koneni.
Tiasia pamo mpanimfo anasokwasi nyuma mienu ede wonsa ahyase no ede enamfofa mapa ebeba beto Ghana Navy na Ghana Institute of Engineering ekuno entem ose wo hwe na nimde kwan so mfididwuma ni suahunu kwan so no watimi aboa ama abefu nimde kwan efa so ye adwuma atimi akoso ewo titiri woni a oboban ewo nsuo so ye frɛ won Navy no. Flag Officer Commanding Naval Logistics Command Commodore Eric Osei and I was say sa enkabumu a odi wonsa ahye asie no eyade a eba beboa e kwan bibre so amasa afen no mienu nyina ensetimi aka bi.
This is an opportunity for us to collaborate, work together and then come up with engineering solutions for the country. The Navy, we have engineers, mechanical and electrical engineers in the Ghana Navy. And so collaborating with the Ghana Institute of Engineers will mean that we'll have access to their tailored courses. We'll also be part of their engineering networking, which will help us also to practice engineering in accordance with the existing regulation. And so I think this is very beneficial to the Ghana Navy and the Ghana Armed Forces as a whole.
President of the Ghana Institute of Engineers, Engineer Dr. Ludwig Anan Hesse, and I will say, Sir Adia. In Mekimi no ayeno, ebema dear friend naval engineering, naval for engineer ejuma, afin so krano, officers or ye ejuma was sample tam hono ye friend naval engineering officers no, what me enya, sunyunumapa, ya efa undumedia woody no ehum.
Have this collaboration where we assist them to get all their engineers and engineering practitioners properly licensed to practice in Ghana. When you are continuously developing yourself and you are continuously being certified to operate, then we know that you are fair and you are contemporary. You know, technology is changing very quickly. So this continuous certification allows that everybody is on top. So it will allow the military to stay on point. And also, once we are properly prepared to practice, the public benefits, because that means we can do things better.
Adia ba kwa teacher for aya na wo mo FM NSA say ye kaso wo mo koye adwuma e wo nkrase aya na wo mo mpese wo mbekọ esan say to de bia wo mo kwa bebi a ye de o makwa akoto no enkania enho nsem eye bibie wo ho bebi o mo beda ene abrabomu na akwa akoye dempa Eninti aya na teacher for ebi wo mo mpese wo mbekọ nene futu akwa ama ban ne say san nkrase no school fo nso wo ho wo mo so wo mo hie teacher for enti aba ne hwe na teacher for a ye posti o mo no ye mfa bi enko no se na be ye bebo ama school fo no nso wo manya obi a obegina ho akira o made no mo nso wo mo wo nkrom ha se ya na se nkrankom ha se wo mo ko Montessori ene ne keka ho a teacher for ejira mu bebre no ye ye kire wo mo so mbenya bi wo ho no esan se sohwe a wo mo ko kiro no wo mo nya wo mo nyina ebe kiro sohwe kro
Academy, one first graduation ceremony. As you share, so I will meet Puma no Upper West District in Apuye Mantam Emu. Opena Caneno no ye Education Director of Patam Honum, Victoria Cinemewu, one also editor just what do I need to move Patam Honoma at church for woman and you do more honum no. How Cassia Ebestin the Dasso Sense won't come ever.
Abaye momodin na oma ya chirechirefo obedu schools bi mo na chirechirefo no school no eso ebe wi ase nyina ye kwatro so hwe baako enti ebe sra aban se oma ya chirechirefo na chirechirefo omo won nkurase na nkuro ketewa mo no omo modia se bohye na ohye omo no odidi tumo
Principal Edema Shavika Academy School no James Aferi odi ato awofo nyina anim se eyo omo emma no enkanka se sabre omo makwan ba betena fie no omo hwese ombemo omo asua de na empo se sukuu ni the vacation classes ahodo ba hyehyɛ sonso a omo akobi
adetire no se ne ye ka no teaching and learning enti teacher ni kwa entumi enye teaching ema entumi enye possible enti ye be stress e de obia ehu wa anom no with the effort of say awofo tumi bu aye emane tumi eye esenia etino edimesira awofo bia omo hweye ewo across Ghana be bia say omo mbomodi ase omobeboa when it comes to the teaching and learning. Yeah, they are from there, which is the teaching. But when they go home and they don't do any learning, then there is nothing like teaching and learning.
Everyone saying, "Oh, Amansan Kaseɛ ɛyɛ ɔsabari mapobia so many, but the futu akɔ ɛde amadusuafoɔ sɛ wɔn mo abrabɔpa na wɔn mo nyunku wɔn adusua ɛho ɛno na daakye no ɛbɛboa wɔn abrabɔ mo ɛmfɔ mo ho nje enyamabɔni mu a ɛde nsunsuansoɔbɔ ne bɛbrɛ wɔn mo daakye bi.
Sɛbi da fɔlɔ so sɛ ebi ɛtu yɛ obi de yɛ na afɔdie ɔmo yɛ ɔmo akɔtete nkwaraa no ɛna ɔtete nkwaraa no bɛgya baabi gyina daafo bɛyi ayɛ.
Afọ hwɛ enhumensia nsɛm so ra Haruna Idrisu ɛna ne agyaagyefoɔ nsɛnsɛm ɔno nso ɛde nano atomo na efutu a wɔde ama wɔn ɛne sɛ wɔn hwɛ na edwuma a wɔn ɛyɛ ne sɛ asɛmi ba na wɔn ebu atam a wɔn ɛnhwɛ ɛnfa nokorɛ ehu biara anim wɔn mfa nokorɛ wɔn nsuro sɛ wɔn kɔbu atɛn anaasɛ wɔn kɔka bibi a obi eba behwere hwom ɔse saa no ɛbɛboa paa ama yɛhwɛ yɛ judiciary ne system na ɛbɛkɔ n'anim na yɛn sɛntwerɛfo ekopie mu ɛwɔ koforidua abra soafo ɛkasa ne ɔkaeɛ no wɔn ɛboye mu
Aswafo yi nsɛm yi atudwa wɔkyerɛ mu ɛsɛ ɛba akyerɛkyerɛfo a wɔn ɛfa wɔn amamɔtumi akɔkyerɛ deɛ na saa bere deɛ portal na wɔn abie no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wɔn hwɛ sɛ ɛbɛduru November no mu no na wɔn atumi afa akyerɛkyerɛfo nkwa 8,000.
Some 7,000 teachers who have gone through the processes in a meritorious, open and transparent manner will get their appointment letters to begin work on or before 30th August. From November 15th, the Ghana Education Service will be directed to reopen the portal for the recruitment of additional 8,000 teachers who will begin work in the first quarter of 2027. But I intend to use that to correct an anomaly. That 8,000 category will be for the 2023 graduating students of teachers only.
Ebie mo de kokobon sem akọ ede ama senior high schools ahoduro ebinom ewa sikan bi ni agoboni bi ase ehye da ekoso eno akwa indiscipline ena afi adusua ho nsem hyeda nkoye no se wo mo nhwe ne yie pa no so wa church ni nsem sei.
We want healthy rivalry, not rivalry that makes the school environment unsafe and insecure. Let's learn to respect each other. The government is declaring zero tolerance for subaim body. You have the full support of the state to instill discipline, to exact discipline, and to demand discipline.
Yanko etifido atoye mantem anase atoye etifido mantem Western North region na ababeto ja se timemfo a womo ewo jema ene ne importem womo femu pa ningina ne se womo ekwan eda honom no yetuaka na sa ban ne tuaka se yentwa nanso ekame ayese ibisa bia enkoso ebionso yese nsuwensu a ewo mantem honom no eyade a womo amuntu efemagudie kwan bone so galamsefo ibi womo asensuo no kra na yensentwani Ebenezer Etiemo ekopie mu ewo honom a ne yekoso bo bia oboyemu
Ekwan mpanimfo de to ho se be kwan kase a be ma akwanyaba ho nsem etumi akọwano won patam honom ebebo amadwadifo asukufo eba ayaresam nsem so a ekwan no ebetumi aboa ma akwanyaba no ho nsem akoyie de ama wo mo nanso wo hwɛ sɛde amena ajeje kwan no so abaso na eso susu atwitwi afa ekwan no eso a ama eso fa na akoye hu pa de ama ahyenkafo a wo mo kyerɛ mu sɛ we nyina emboa adehye bi no mo wagima bi nso asɛm kurom ani nkra hodo a etwa ho ahye nyina etwa mu sɛ de kwan ne tebie ne na bosuam akoye no emboa mo makwanya ba ho nsɛm a wono hyɛda enkoye ene wo bi enam kwan no so na sɛ nipa no kwa fa afuro mpo a otia ye mpo a na nyinsen no wapon ahyenkafo nso kyerɛ mu nso sɛ ɛnam kwane sɛ deɛ asɛ asi afɛnti no ɛnyɛ acha nansa gye so ɔmo de ɔmo kaa no ɔmo hyɛn no ɛkɔhu afitafoɔ ɛno nso so ɛmmoa wɔn kora ɔmo gye bread nsɛm ahodoɔ yi atu dwa
ɛyɛ kwan deɛ yɛhia aban mu a yɛhia aban mu a paa ɛyɛ kwan deɛ yɛhia sɛnɛ wɔn ɛnɛ nsuo tɔ mpo nsuo antɔ tɔ deɛ o nsuo tɔ deɛ afa ɛkwan kaa afɔ ne mu tofo nyinaa yɛbrɛ.
sɔfufu abɛtwa mu afɛ ɛbɛsi akɔ nkyi na hama ɛnana bɔ so aba yɛ ho hwee yɛhwɛ wei aban wei na hama yɛsrɛ no sɛ
71.25 kilometer ekwan ya yɛka ho asɛm yi ɔmampanyini Akufo-Addo ɛpɛn so mfimpinu ne aduonu nim September bosomenim ana ɔmampanyini ɛde asɔ ɛkɔbɔ fam sɛnka wɔn nhyɛ aseɛ na wɔn ɛnyɛ ekwan na sikapɔte na ɛtɛ akyire ɛyɛ $116 million ya Cocoa Board for ana ɛde ɛbaayɛ na nso yɛkasa yi de ekwan no abɔ adabridwo ɔmo hwɛ ɛnam ɔhaw ne amane ahodoɔ a wɔn nam kwan no so ɛfɛ mu ntino soafo a wɔhwɛ yakwantempɔn ho nsɛm so Kwame Agbogya ɛne wɔbanan ɛde n'ani kopie mu ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛkɔhwɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma esi ɛkɔ ɛteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ na hɔnom na ɛneɛ contractor a yɛfrɛ no Top International Engineering Limited for wɔn kyerɛ mu sɛ wɔn ɛnyɛ sika 80.2 million Ghana cedis ya December ni mo mfimpinu ni aduonu nsi no so kɔ yɛ no ho sɛ adwuma na ɔmayɛ na nhyɛ da nso ani ebi asa wagye bread nsɛm si atudwa.
This contractor has been on this road for ages and it's not new, doesn't need to mobilize. He's always been here. Frankly speaking, if not because of the fact that we paid this contractor 80.2 million Ghana cedi mobilization, I would have terminated their contract right now.
Yeguso ejinemo ewo Facebook no so. Onia TV ko ho no nkola kimame. Ye hia me pa ne se obe wo hye no so. Ebi o so fa comment no ebeto ase. Ejina we so ni atwa ho aba e de nam se yenko break. Ye ko ba ensem no ne aka no ye de so mo.
Nananom afi Odwira idi eye soronko me jese eye yena yen said 200 years oh ya Odwira afi bia ya twa na se ye du afi di na eye obia asem obia wo ye okuapeni bia ese se uba na ye kasanso ya oh Ghana fu nyina me jese ye tun safremo ebi se ni aye ba be ye di no oh na me just ye bida bi si wo ba bia da na osiade yo kwasi akufu ne mpakanfo ye planning committee ye nyina ye to ye sa ye fremo mumbra na mumbehwe niama ye beye oh me just ye akatamanso a ye de fiase enu ankasa ye ba be kirase na obi a tiase ye ma mofra school fu one ye juma everyone entrepreneurs obia won de nti ne ehia ne ye nkabom ye mra yenye baako na yentwa afi Odwira nti ye hwem anim wo ekropon ha nti ye damase
Onua group yeni afahye de wo adwumakuo baako pa ye wo menyi mu
anyone of you wanna I can be say anyone of you
banga wego are you to banga we
sa nkabomi ehwe ekwan na ye nananom efa so eyenwum ebi oso ene abefudie bia womu nyina akaboma womu ekire se yetumi a Ghana most beautiful ewomu a sa show yi anase dwumedi abua ama oman Ghana yamamre ene amane womo etumi abohu dero enam echire mu sa akonya wonyaye se one adangba ebeye adwuma no eyade ana eye kese pa ede mana wo kire se wonya sa akonya yi na eye na hoahoa pa o kire se neni asopa.
You know, it's so overwhelming. I feel so proud. I feel so lucky. And I feel so grateful, like, to be chosen to do this collaboration with him. Working with him was just so smooth. It just felt like we've been working forever. I learned so much from him. Yo, this is a legend.
Abra wo chire nyum yi mu ene ne hye wo mo enkran se wo mo enye nyum yi enam eka se sa nyum yi ekọ ebro se kensi nkuano na wo chire mu se wo hwe ma wo ebibrem ha se anase mpo oman ga ne mu anase wiase fa ne nyina ebo ma ba so pa.
This is a very big project. It's not just composing a song for Ghana's most beautiful. It goes way beyond that. This song is here to celebrate all the women in the world, all the women that know that their voices matter. This song is not just a Ghana's most beautiful song, but it is a moment for us to rise and shine and be the best version of ourselves as women.
Na osha adangba wono so ose se all sign nechi asamba be nyum ediama Ghana most beautiful no eyade ana eye nigisem edimano.
10 years is not a joke. It's good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy to be among the people that promoted this program till now. I feel good.
Osi abra ye friend no se onsambe ye nyum foforo enfama sa dwumedie no na ono so neni age ye pa esan se mfie dodo na ena dwumedie etumi aboa na oman Ghana yamamre ene yamane no wo mo etumi abohu deru.
When you listen to it, one thing that touched my heart is all of us are winners. We don't have losers and then the winners. So this is what I like about the song. 16 regions, we marry each other. We learn something from other regions and all that. I like the message, instrumentation, everything about the song. I love it.
Abra Ghana most beautiful. Womo 20th anniversary no. Eyade womo de gala night ebe hye so. I no ebeko so enekwesie. I no ebeko so enekwesie. August da etoso mienu ewa afi impinu eni eduno ensiemu ewa Asida Pavilion. I no ewa Labadi Beach Hotel ewa Accra hasi.
Moscow Krupono emfimfini ho no baby na wose baby amanfo kotena didi na eye Italian restaurant na enei ade a saadi akoso na wose enipa besemiensa de watimi ahwe wonkwa afoforo adunu baako nso watimi apripra enam se topa ye bi ato ewo mpotam ho no ebufri mu eso wose anwumre bese no nwotwe ya amamfo atwa ahia na wudidi wo mpotam ho no ena sa adi isiye ewo Kudrinskaya Square mpotam ho Russia mine won akache friend National Anti-Terrorist Committee ya basabasa ya hunsem woyi ya no ena wose nhwimu kakra waye ni se ohuse obabi a akode ehye ne ho ena mpotam ho no ne ba sa no bambo adwuma ye fo krampo achi ni gina ho no nenso na maame ne pese wokọ nokukuwura saa baby a yididi restaurant ho no no enu nti anche ena topa ye hye maame ne ho no etoye na ekum maame no ankasa afi nso bambo adwuma ye fo a no one no eye pinche wo ho no enu nso baako ewuye ena ohoho baako a na wonso wabampotam ho no ewo Bazi Rusi restaurant potam ho wonso wahwe ne nkwa.
Wase se don hwe ba kontemu kan ho na nsema sisi wo man Ghana mu enigyegie amahodo so de ye de besomo e wa fidie so wo betu ye wo Facebook no so a sa wo share no so obi pon asore oba obetimi ahwe bi na nsema etweku ye no onu so ehunu bi mamo bo ye nyina ye da mase mamo direct ye nyina so ye da mase Abubakar Sapon me producer Edinam Sablati timwechire ho saa ono enebo abu echidom saa enso na ora abu ama so ehye na o direct ye ora prince so ehye eye sound edimaye ai bibio so ora James tete James debia no na ya me refini dino James na ehye eye sound edimaye na o hwe camera no enima emu aye fe pa na se enimu no aye fe pa eyora John ena twa ya no so aye kama ba mo boy nyina aye da mase idi ye de nana efia ofoyiwa da mase se mo kai ho na ye de nsem no ebe suga ebusiafo makram